seen colors in art, all kinds of medium like thread in art, even water in art. Have we ever thought about introducing fire into art? We have an artist in India called Kamal Rana. He has introduced fire to art. So this is Turi Banerjee, editor of DRS Books, in conversation with curator Chaitya Tanvi Shah. Hi Chaitya.
Hi, how are you?
Good, doing good. So before we come with about talking about fire exhibition, so let's talk about something more important. So as a curator, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you plan an exhibition?
So the first thing that comes to my mind is like the subject of for the exhibition which you are planning, and the second thing would be the artist. Mainly we go with the concept of the works, the technique and the kind of art which we like to present in particular time or particular era. That is more important.
Mm-hmm. So why this exhibition especially?
Like as I mentioned, that the subject is very important, and the second thing would be the artist. But then, like, I'll go with the artist first in discussing with you that. Kamal Rana, when you look at his paintings, like as a curator, I feel he's a complete painter.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is that he can paint on a 1 feet to it goes up to 60 feet painting,
okay,
right?
wow.
So he can control the size. Second thing, we can work on any medium, like say wood, paper, canvas. Any medium you can use.
Okay.
Third, with the help of the colors, right, or let's say the medium to create something is acrylic or maybe watercolors, ink, mixed media, nails. And here in this particular exhibition, he has used fire, which is the USP of the show. Then he can paint on various subjects, with religious art, animals, figures, abstracts. And what is another very interesting thing is that he has a mix of he can with his paintings you can feel like he has brought back those folklores, Indian miniatures.
So long lost folk tales.
Yeah, so certain works has contemporary art, certain you can feel a bit of modernism in it.
Okay. Even along with rustic.
So he has abstracts also, he has figuratives also. The figuratives are miniature kind of a folklore kind of works. At the same point in time, they are very surreal, but you can feel that they are very real in its approach. So as an artist, I think his as I said, he's a complete painter, but his works, visually they are very striking. Technically, they are brilliant. And when you look at it aesthetically, so even aesthetically, his works are very beautiful. Okay. So that gives, as a curator, an interesting chance for me, to bring certain works, so different kind of works to people, and then the fire. So that element is.
So Rana's art represents something of great human value and something very sacred, fire. And to give respect to this term fire, Chaitya has coined a word called Fire Ranaism. And can you explain something more about it?
So while working on the subject, and I was thinking what should be the title of the show and how we'll present it to the people, and because the concept is new and but then going through the process of writing for him, understanding his art, and so I got this point that this requires a lot of guts.
True.
And as a society, as a curator, as a community, we should respect this kind of artists. We should respect their innovation. We should respect their talent and the uniqueness, and most importantly, the guts.
True.
The guts to try something different and something very risky and something very important for the Indian art circle. So I thought that why not we go with fire. Rana, so fire Ranaism. And another important, this is behind the story thing where all these isms are mainly from the Western art.
True.
And I don't think there is any ism based on the Indian artist. Maybe there would be, but they are not as popular as it should be, right?
True.
So then this is our chance, our way of respecting our artists, valuing our artists, as well as introducing new terms to our audience, to our people in Indian art. Here is an artist who is working on different medium, So why not we respect his guts? And this is our way of showing that respect and value to an artist's art.
Firanaism is a series of art, medium and concept called life, where the artist is so much full of enthusiasm, excitement and passion. So tell me something, how would a viewer would view this series, this exhibition?
So to be very simple and not make art very complex, like if you are entering a gallery, you are viewing his works. First of all, you just need to enjoy the collection.
Yeah.
Then see, when the works are figurative, you know the concept and the overall thing, as you mentioned, this is life and balance and all about the human emotions and the birds playing around, where it's Hanumanji's painting. So you understand, right? It's a religious art or mythology. If it's Kamdenu, where the cows are showed. So that is not to be explained in a different way. It just needs to be technically enjoyed, as I mentioned, that how he paints or how things are done. But the most important thing is where. So you'll ask me the next question will be how to enjoy technically or how to look at his work. The first thing which I like in his work is the lines. It has a very natural flow, and you can see the rhythm, different kind of movement, and the volume of the work, right? So that is very interesting for me to enjoy the different kind of lines, and they're so natural. The second thing which comes in that he works in very minute detail kind of thing. So his lines, if you see in detail, it has he writes down the subject or the concept or title, and it is so minutely done and it is so natural that it doesn't go into the craft, but it still retains that contemporariness of the work and the medium used, which is fire. So it holds that value. And then another interesting thing is that for an artist to switch from figurative to abstract is very difficult. With Rana's work, you can see you can feel that it is very very easy for this guy to switch over. So at one in this wall, if you can see, you will find figurative works, and right opposite to it you will find abstract art, which is very formless, but yet they have a certain form. Right. So these things to be balanced and to control the entire thing, to control those abstracts and bring in the life through fire. So you should know where to stop, where to go on, what kind of form you need to develop, and so either it is preconceived, either it is at that moment, or how to control the fire, and then to look at. So all these things doesn't every time require that what is there in the abstract work, right? So just need to enjoy the form which is created with the help of a medium use, right? So and then you can see the depth of the colors, or here with the rustic tone of the fire and the flames and the elements used, or the gold which is used in different places. So the minimalistic use of like say a 3 feet canvas has a 2 or 3 dots of gold. So just as a viewer, just need to think that what would be that the thinking behind of this painting, right? That an artist is creating like say 10 lines of a poem, and then just a one word to define it, or to balance it, or to compose, or just to finish off that particular thing. You're just writing one word of those 10 lines. So how deep that artist would go. So in abstract, or in particular with Rana, I feel this is the way to enjoy his art. Most importantly is fire. Right? To experience fire on the paper or in the artwork is again the first and most important thing in his artwork. But once you are done with the fire element, right, what to look beyond. So these are the things which you can enjoy.
Great. Very interesting. So to get a visual experience, come and visit the show.